If you think the forced US TikTok sale has anything to do with security, you're not paying attention. It has nothing to do with the data they collect and everything to do with the algorithm, aka what you are allowed to see. TikTok is a modifiable piece of software, approved, tested, and downloaded from major app stores onto any device. Modifying the type of data it collects is nothing more than changing lines of code. If you want to suggest that the security lies in where the data is stored and therefore processed, it's been processed and stored in the United States since 2022. The mainstream corporate Mockingbird media is no longer effective at controlling the disposition of the public around a specific topic or issue, meaning that the most reliable, quickest, and least influenced takes are only found by crowdsourcing media to the people. This means that the collective power of the public to communicate with itself has never been stronger, and thus more difficult to control. Though the primary stakeholders of the new entity are US-based, their allegiance is questionable. Oracle is a primary stakeholder in this new entity and has been storing TikTok's data since 2022. Oracle happens to also be a tremendous beneficiary of US government-based contracts amounting to billions of dollars annually. Not only does this mean that whatever the administration is has a tremendous amount of leverage over what is ostensibly the media, but they will also be in control of who gets appointed to key positions on the board. What this essentially means is that the fastest growing and most effective media distribution mechanism that's ever existed for the common citizen in the history of time will now be state-run media. The reason that TikTok has been so effective is because it's an interest-based graph as opposed to a subscription-based graph, which means the information that you see is purely based on your own interest, your behavior, your interaction with content versus whom you subscribe to. This allows for an unprecedented amount of information discovery, meaning leading you to information that you may not have otherwise found. The reason this is so much more powerful than the other social media apps is that many of them were all built on a subscription-based model, meaning you primarily see information from people that you have chosen to subscribe to. If the other social media applications that existed and predated TikTok were to change to this model, it would alienate all the top creators that spent a lot of time, money, and hard work to generate all of those subscription-based subscribers. This model has left every other social media application in a trap where if they alienate all of their existing users that built up that application to what it is today and just focused on the interest-based graph like TikTok does, they would potentially lose those people from the app entirely. This puts TikTok in a unique position to become easily the most dominant. Those who seek to control the collective mind know this, so they identified a boogeyman and cut it off at the knees. Yet another unprecedented intervention between the state and the free press. But don't worry guys, I'm from the government and I'm here for your safety. More like their safety from you seeing something that they don't want you to see.